the shoulder blades because they have a lot of subcutaneous tissue here. Okay, or connective tissue.
Yeah.
So here, you're going to find that little groove right here. Take your needle, you go in at about a 45-degree angle. Okay, so go in.
Yeah.
And then flatten out. Let that drop.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to hold that in place.
Yes.
You're going to unclamp your line. Okay, so you're going to
unclamp.
That's all good.
What'd you do there?
So this is just another means to clamp. So if you roll it down, it occludes it. Roll it up, it's open. So I'm just making sure that one's open.
Okay,
but
so
really
up,
this one.
Open, down, closed, and secondary, or this is the primary clamp.
If you just clamp it, so if you cut
this is the, like, kind of like maybe just to slow it down.
If
or
you
slow
just, yeah, but you won't have to mess with that.
I got it.
Okay? But once your needle's in, and this is strung up, okay,
right.
So you have this up. If you want, do you want to hold that up there for me, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Okay. So once you're here, once you're unclamped, okay, so we're unclamped, we're open, fluid should be flowing down. Okay. And then you'll be able to feel a little bit of a fluid bubble start to form as it flows. But you're going to let it flow all the way to when it gets to the 2.
2.
Okay.
Fluid bubble, you mean?
So as of right now, you can kind of feel it a little bit. Let me do this. So I got it. Okay. So if you actually feel, just kind of, if you press down right here where my ring finger is, okay, you feel a little bubble forming?
Okay, so it's coming under the skin.
Exactly.
I got you.
Okay. So now, once you've given the fluid, once you administer the full amount, like I said, I'm going to have you finish that out tonight, okay, that 200 mils.
Okay.
You're going to clamp that. Where the needle is, pinch, pull the needle out, okay, hold that there for a second, just so that way the fluid doesn't leak back out at all.
Right.
All right, it may drip a couple drops, sure, but you just pinch that, hold that for about 10 to 15 seconds. Good. And then once you're done, you can then go ahead and recap this. And then I would leave this on until it's time to give another dose. When it's time to give the next dose, go ahead and change your needle. Always use a new needle before you put it back in.
Yes.
Okay? Needle's only good for one time.
Yes.
Okay? And then the next time you do it, so once you do it tonight, you're going to be down to the 2. For your next dose, you're going to go down to the 4. Then you're going to go down to the 6, which is actually behind here.
So it's, wait.
200 mils every single time.
So isn't this 200 mils?
Yeah, so from where it was to 200, to the 2, that's 200.
Oh, okay.
That'll be 200. From 2 to 4 is 200 mils.
So it's always 2 numbers.
And we're exactly.
So if it starts at 1, to give 200 mils, it would end at 3.
So hold on one second. it started leaking out a little bit.
Okay. So I'm making, this is good that it happened here. It's alright, Bubba. Just some bullshit.
So basically what you just end up doing, clean up, a little bit of added pressure.
Right.
Okay.
Same like this.
I'll have to get some peroxide. I'll get that cleaned up.
Okay.
But let me do this. If you don't mind, while I go grab some peroxide, you gonna hold some pressure there for me? Just right there. Okay. But you're gonna do 200 mils every single time, and I want you to do that once or twice a day. If you can do it twice a day, that's better. Okay. But if you only do it once a day, that's fine.
No, I'll do it twice.
Okay.
And can you please write this down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have it listed right here. It's written right here for you. Okay.
Okay.
So I have it listed right there. Thank you. This is the anti-nausea. Okay.
Okay, that's anti-nausea.
So she got a shot today. Don't give this till tomorrow.
Okay, how many of those?
Just one pill. One pill every 24 hours.
Food?
You can give it with her food. You may have to try and force it down her.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Easy now, Doc. Not without trying to force it down her. She's not really eating on her own for us.
She's not eating?
Not for us. We have to force feed her.
Okay, what does that mean?
So we're basically using a syringe or something to try and force food down her. Let me grab some peroxide real quick.
Bubba?
Do you have a tube to feed her?
I'll get whatever I need. It's alright, honey. It's okay. It's okay.
So we got the fluids. Okay, you're gonna do that tonight.
Yeah.
You get the fluids. You got the anti-nausea medication that you're gonna do tomorrow.
Yes.
Let me go ahead. There's two more things I gotta do. So first and foremost, I'm gonna get the catheter out. I have to pull that. Okay. If I can also have you read through this.
Yes.
This is that AMA I was mentioning. Okay. Basically, just understanding that by taking her with you, it's not what we recommend doing.
But you recommend killing her, so basically any time after this is really...
Well, not so much killing her. Like I said, it's mainly so we want to make sure she's not suffering. Okay, that's the hard part. Basically, it's just saying, just knowing that despite what we're doing, despite keeping her here versus taking her home, her condition may continue to decline.
I understand.
Okay, so if I just have you initial beside those, and then just a center at the bottom, okay? We'll grab a bandage for her leg, okay?
Yeah.
Dr. Cotter, can you bring the bill, please?
Yes, I'll grab that for you as well.
Do you fully understand that I am taking my pet out of the care of Durango Animal Hospital against the advice of medical staff? Because of my decision to remove my pet from the hospital, I have been informed that there may be further complications in his or her condition. These conditions may include but are not limited to further deterioration and the condition of death. I, the undersigned, duly fully understand that I have elected services for my pet that do not represent the optimal care as advised by Durango Animal Hospital. The ramification of such a decision on my part may include further deterioration of her condition and her death. Well, that's inevitable. Okay? So, if they want that for suit or whatever, I understand. I'm not coming after them. They did the best, and they showed me how I could keep her alive. I understand. But Bubba, God's gonna take you out. What, honey? You want to sleep? It's okay, honey. You do whatever you want. Yeah. It's okay, honey. People want to say hi to you. People want to say hi to you, Bubba.